artist from Guayaquil, Ecuador, and these are my vibes.
Corazon Partido.
Corazon Partido is a really special song for me because it's a song that comes from the heart. I wrote it about 2 days after a really big breakup I recently had, so it's a very personal, honest song. Something about Corazon Partido and like the beat of it, I don't know, it just kind of feels like a heartbeat. I think it was just like a natural progression to just make this into a reggaeton song. I felt like natural going into it. So the lyrics to the song are very personal to me because I did write it 2 days after this really big breakup. I went into the studio. In the chorus, like, aquí en mi corazón partido, aquí duele que no eres mío. I think it was just like coming to terms with, realizing this person isn't in my life anymore. That he was always like hiding in my broken heart, even though I wanted to like push it away. I was like just dealing with all of it right there in the studio. KABLITO was a name I was given in high school by a friend. I went to school in Minneapolis, and people couldn't say my name right. I would be like, Karen, and they were like, Karen, and I'm like, excuse me, no, Karen. And then they were just like, we'll just call you KABLITO. So that was KABLITO ever since then. I was born and raised in Guayaquil, Ecuador, and that's where I got all my influences of reggaeton, Latin music, like salsa, merengue. That's what I grew up with. Moving to Minneapolis, I picked up a lot of like classic American music, like Prince and David Bowie. When I moved to New York, I picked up more on like urban music, like I found out about Bad Bunny, and just kind of picked up more on like Latin urban music. And now I live in LA, so I feel like my sound is truly like a combination of all those things. So the Corazon Partido music video was shot in LA, a few different places, like downtown LA, that's the running scenes. In those parts I'm just running, and I feel like heartbreak has this feeling like when you hurt so bad you can barely breathe. It feels like you're running and you're like, gasping for air. And the part where I stop and I take a deep breath, and it's just like coming, it's just like all the thoughts in my head and then just like feeling like out of breath. So I think that really shows what heartbreak feels like to me personally. In the music video, there's a reference to Frida Kahlo. If you look closely, I'm wearing a cast that we made, and it has hand-painted butterflies, which my director, VYBS, did. And it's just a reference to when she was heartbroken, painting on herself. This whole time in the music video, I'm like trying to heal my broken heart, so I'm wearing this cast. But at the very end, I just set it on fire. I'm just like, fuck it, just let it all out. If there is one thing I want the listener to get out of this song is to feel liberated and just to express their feelings. I'm KABLITO. Corazon Partido is out everywhere. You can check it out on Spotify, Apple Music, and you can check out the video on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram at KABLITO, that is KABLITO. Thank you, mitu, for sharing my vibes, and don't leave, my music video is about to play next, so stay tuned. Before you leave an Ecuadorian flag in the comments to show your love.